The true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. Love and compassion are the true religions to me. But to develop this, we do not need to believe in any religion. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Someone else's action should not determine your response. I find hope in the darkest days, and focus in the brightest. Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Love is the absence of judgment. Through violence, you may solve one problem, but you sow the seeds for another. It is under the greatest adversity that there exists the greatest potential for doing good, both for oneself and others. When you practice gratefulness, there is a sense of respect toward others. I defeat my enemies when I make them my friends. Choose to be optimistic, it feels better. Our ancient experience confirms at every point that everything is linked together, everything is inseparable. Someone else's action should not determine your response. Anger is the ultimate destroyer of your own peace of mind. The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and free your actions will be. We are the controller of technology. If we become slaves to technology, then that's not good. Compassion naturally creates a positive atmosphere, and as a result, you feel peaceful and content. Time passes unhindered. When we make mistakes, we cannot turn the clock back and try again. All we can do is use the present well. In order to carry out a positive action, we must develop a positive vision. Most people prefer a smile to a frown. It's human nature. Even dogs respond with wagging tails to a smile and other shows of affection. We all have the power of thought, so what are you lacking? If you have willpower, then you can change anything. Happiness doesn't always come from a pursuit. Sometimes it comes when we least expect it. It is under the greatest adversity that there exists the greatest potential for doing good, both for oneself and others. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Compassion is the radicalism of our time. I want to be just a pure spiritual leader. If someone has a gun and is trying to kill you, it would be reasonable to shoot back with your own gun. Where ignorance is our master, there is no possibility of real peace. Never give up. No matter what is going on. Never give up. Optimism leads to success, pessimism leads to defeat. Anger or hatred is like a fisherman's hook. It is very important for us to ensure that we are not caught by it. An open heart is an open mind. Smile if you want a smile from another face. I believe the ultimate source of blessings is within us. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Instead of wondering why this is happening to you, consider why this is happening to you. An eye for an eye. We are all blind. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. In the practice of tolerance, one's enemy is the best teacher. In order to become prosperous, a person must initially work very hard, so he or she has to sacrifice a lot of leisure time. Neither a space station nor an enlightened mind can be realized in a day. Action is more important than meditation. A truly compassionate attitude toward others does not change even if they behave negatively or hurt you. If a problem can be solved, it will be. If it cannot be solved, there is no use worrying about it. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Let us try to recognize the precious nature of each day. Home is where you feel at home and are treated well. We all have to live together, so we might as well live together happily. Only the development of compassion and understanding for others can bring us the tranquility and happiness we all seek. The important thing is that men should have a purpose in life. It should be something useful, something good. Calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, so that's very important for good health. As individuals, we can influence our own families. Our families can influence our communities and our communities can influence our nations. The remedy is to look deeper and recognize that we human beings are physically, mentally, and emotionally the same. Share your knowledge. It is a way to achieve immortality. Once a year, go somewhere you've never been before. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. Know the rules well, so you can break them effectively. As you breathe in, cherish yourself. As you breathe out, cherish all beings. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions. Not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. I defeat my enemies when I make them my friends. The goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. True change is within, leave the outside as it is. No matter how educated or wealthy you are, if you don't have peace of mind, you won't be happy. Real change in the world will only come from a change of heart. Anger and hatred are signs of weakness, while compassion is a sure sign of strength. Roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and free your action will be. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. To be aware of a single shortcoming in oneself is more useful than to be aware of 1,000 in someone else. Even more important than the warmth and affection we receive, is the warmth and affection we give. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. Click to tweet.